The fastest way to convert MKV to MP4 is actually not convert the video at all, and since the video is not being touched, the video quality is 100% preserved. It's a lossless conversion. So how is that possible and why you want to do it? Let me explain. So why I choose MP4 over MKV is that MP4 is the most common supported format. Any video player can play MP4, but not necessarily MKV. For example, your native player in your Apple device and your PlayStation, your Xbox, they can all play MP4, but not necessarily MKV. And sometimes your TV also cannot play MKV, but MP4s. Second reason I want to convert MKV to MP4 is because I want to enjoy the spatial audio provided by Apple for the Airpods Pro. Because this spatial audio only available under the native iOS player, which is the TV app. So the TV app only accepts MP4 just like the old iTunes. So I want to make this video, and maybe you can also enjoy spatial audio for your MKVs. So why it is possible not convert the video? You can look at these two boxes. So for MP4 and MKV, they are just boxes, containers. The inside they have video, audio, and subtitles as a component. So that's why you see on MP4 side or MKV side, they all have this AVC H.264 video format. It can up to 2K, 4K, 60 FPS, 30 FPS, 120 FPS, all possible. So the video actually the same. You don't have to convert it at all. Maybe MKV side can add more other not popular format, but recently only AVC and HEVC is popular and the most efficient. For audio side, you can see the most popular one is AAC. Both sides can support AAC, which you are listening AAC. On the MP4 side, it can support lossless format like ARAC, Apple Lossless Audio, or on the MKV side, they can also support lossless format, it's FLAC. On the MP4 side, they can support both AC3 and DTS, but Apple device doesn't support DTS, but that doesn't mean other player can't play the DTS inside this MP4 case. And on the MKV side, they can support like more fancy audio format like Dolby, True HD, DTS, Master Audio, right? So for me, it doesn't make sense because I cannot distinguish a lossless format against a lossy format. I cannot distinguish 256 AAC and the lossless format. So it doesn't make sense for me. So a 5.1 or 7.1 AC3 or EAC3 is enough for me. But for MKV side, they support this stylish subtitles. But for MP4 side, they only support plain SRT text subtitles. These are the difference. So you see, you can just change the case, not the internal component, right? So today I will demo very good tool to convert MKV to MP4 without converting the video at all. So if you convert the video, it can take hours or even days, but if you don't convert the video, it just took seconds. It's just like copy the movie to a different place. Okay, so let's start. The best tools to do it is called MP4 tools. And you search MP4 tools, and maybe it's not the first result. This is not, and this is it. MP4 tools is from Emmgunn. I don't know how to pronounce software, so it's from this website. Click and you will see this download page, and I highly suggest you try it first and buy it. It's $5.99. I think it's $6 only, and it's a very useful tools if you want to do this frequently. Maybe you say you can use it FFmpeg to do the same, but this is the most convenient way, and with a GUI. So this is the best tools I can find, but unfortunately this only have Mac version, don't have a PC version. And maybe next time I will do a PC one, but this one is for the Mac version MP4 tools. And now here is our target file, which is anime in MKV format. Let's check its basic information. It have a AVC video track, right? It's a video track. The audio is already in AAC formats, which is preferred by MP4, and the subtitle is in ASS, is not supported by the MP4. So you can play it with another third-party player. You can turn on off the subtitle as you wish. And now we are going to convert it to MP4, so your native player like QuickTime or iTunes or music or TV app all can play it. So you fire these MP4 tools and drag, drop into the MP4 tools, and click which track you want contain in the MP4. So I want contain all, the video, the audio, the subtitle. Maybe you can change the language of each track. It's just a label. So here, video, you should always choose this pass-through. And pass-through means do not touch it, do not re-encode it. If you don't choose pass-through, it can take hours. If you choose pass-through, it's instant. So for the audio track, since this audio is already AAC, you don't have to re-encode it. So you just pass through. If you say this is MP3, then you want to re-encode it, so you change to AAC, and the bitrate 256 is way enough. So for the subtitle, you choose max, which is you can turn it on or off. You will not burn it into the video file. And you click convert, and it's instantly completed. Then you can use your native video player to play it. Before we play it, we check the information, right? The video, audio, and subtitle. We play with the native player, which is QuickTime. And also, you can use subtitles. You can turn it on and off. Right, the subtitle is burned into the video file, but not in the actually in the video. You can turn it on and off. This is the simple example. Okay, here is a more advanced, more complicated example. We have a movie which is a dual language movie. So also this movie is an anime. So we have the video track. For the video track, we will not re-encode the video track, so we click pass through. For the audio one, we have a Japanese track, we have an English track, but we don't care about it. We only care the Japanese one is a 2-channel one. So this Japanese track also use a fancy codec. It's called DTS HD Master Audio. But trust me, anything is 2-channel, your target is always AAC 2-channel. So no matter this is what kind of fancy codec it has, your target is AAC. So if you choose AAC and pass through simultaneously, you will get 2 tracks. One is for AAC 2-channel, one is for the original track, which is the DTS Master Audio. So for the AAC re-encoder part, if it's not a very musical one, you choose a lower one. For example, 160. If the soundtrack is a musical one, you choose 256 or even higher. For the 6-channel AC3 English one, okay, we first change the audio to process this one to 6-channel English one. So for anything is 6-channel 5.1 or 8-channel 6.1, your target is always AC3. Okay, AC3. Since here already AC3, you see this channel, the 6-channel English is AC3 formats. So you don't have to re-encode it. Your iOS device or Mac already can play it. Do not re-encode it. If you re-encode it, you will make the quality worse. Maybe you will not notice, but the quality is definitely will be worse. But if here is not AC3, for example, AAC 6 channels, FLAC 6 channels, DTS Master Audio 6 channels, Dolby Digital Master Audio 6 channel, you always target AC3, because iOS device only recognize AC3 or EAC3. So for the bitrate, you choose 640. Okay, 640 is way good enough. You will not hear any different. But here is AC3 already, so I choose pass through for this track. For the subtitles, because the subtitle only support the text-based one, but here the one is a DVD picture-based. For actually every subtitle is a picture, so it's not supported. So we will not include the subtitle here. Now we will start to convert this 20 gig MKV into MP4, and then let's see how long it will take. Actually, we are not converting video, but we are re-encoding audio track, which is the Japanese audio track. English is not reconverting, so actually it may take some minutes, but it will definitely not take hours. Okay, so I will fast forward a little bit. By the way, I'm also recording, so the performance may be slower. Okay, it's completed, right? So we can check the results. So here is the converted version, which is almost 20 gig. Okay, so we use media info to check. We can see 1 video track and 2 audio track. The Japanese is AAC. Anything 2-channel, we are targeting AAC. Anything 6-channel or 8-channel, we targeting AC3. So we can play it using the native player, which is QuickTime. Anything you can play with QuickTime, it can also be played by iPhone, iPad. So here is it. You can choose English or Japanese here.